Hi, I'm Matthew Charters. I'm going to take you through a new feature we just launched in CharityCAN that has to do with our relationship maps and our connections. So if you've used CharityCAN before, you know that if you look at a donor profile, you can see connections from that organization to your default organization. In this case, my organization is the University of Waterloo. So we can see some board members from the University of Waterloo on the left-hand side and their connections to board members at the Perimeter Institute on the right-hand side. Now, the thing that's changed is we're now letting you manage who shows up on your board connections here on the left-hand side, your direct connections. And so for an example, so we're seeing here from my connections now, instead of, it used to say University of Waterloo, now we are, if we could scroll down, like say we find a board member whose connections, direct connections we don't want to use. So say Thorsten Heinz, ex-CEO of BlackBerry, maybe he's no longer around in Waterloo. So let's go and manage my connections. So I'm going to say manage connections. We're going to get taken to a new page where we can see all the connections from either CharityCAN's board reports, so board of directors from charities and companies and things like that, or any custom connections that I might have made in the past from profiles to my organization. They'll be here as well. You can get to this page from that Manage Connections button. We've also got it under your user account right here, so you can come to Manage Connections that way. But let's look for Thorsten, okay? Thorsten. Here he is. Right now we're using Thorsten as a primary connection, but if I don't want him to show up in my searches anymore, I can just tick this box and voila. So let's go back to our charity report. And if I refresh the page, we'll see a new list of connections coming up as soon as they come back, and we won't see Thorsten's appearing on the left here anymore. So if we scroll down, he was right here after Prem Watsa, but he's not anymore. So this way you can kind of filter out who's on your board, who you know is maybe not a good connector for your organization. You can take those folks out. You can add new folks. The way you add new folks is by finding somebody, say Michael Lazaridis. If we want to add him, then we can just come to the company here, press the connect button like you would normally connect a person to your organization, and they'll show up in your connections tab as well. And so you can manage them from there too. So that's just a little bit more about the new feature. Please try it out and let us know what you think.